Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and quick review of the Bfun 3D VR Google Cardboard Kit. As the name suggests, this is a pre-assembled kit, which is basically based off the same template that Google rolled out with a few years ago, and so it's pretty no frills as far as the experience is concerned, but you have a very portable and light form factor, and it also sells for only $8 on Amazon.com, so it is very affordable, but at the same time, it's still made out of some very light plastic as well as paper materials, so it's not as durable or rugged as something like the Gear VR or some more alternative options on the market that have a more durable and a larger form factor made out of plastic or aluminum. So this one is still paper and still very much a foldable form factor. Otherwise, it's pre-cut and pre-assembled. You can use it to watch 3D videos, interact with YouTube 360, which is pretty cool and allows you to also play back a few 3D games. And it supports all of the Google Cardboard apps in the Play Store, and it's continuously growing, which is certainly good to see. It's going to support most phones as well, from 3.5 inches to 6 inches, and it's a universal kind of design going on. It works with iOS devices as well as Android phones, of course. And overall, it does have this just this one color that you can choose from, and this is what you see once you take it out of the box. Taking a closer look here, we have just some basic advertising from Google. The sides show how you can fold the entire thing into place, and then the back also features a quick kind of image of what the folded result should look like. In here, we have access to a QR code that you can scan to also learn a bit more info about the unit, safety guide, as well as the pre-installed and assembled lenses, which kind of magnify the screen and make things a bit more visible. There's also a Velcro strap, which is doubling as the cushion, so that when you put your face next to it, it doesn't really, really bite into your skin. So there is a slight amount of attention to detail, even though it's kind of rough and obviously not as refined, again, as a specific Cradle or VR headset that we've been seeing lately. But overall, a pretty simple interface. Again, it's made out of cardboard, so it will bend if you apply too much stress, but something very quick, I guess, and also very inexpensive to experience cardboard if you don't want to actually print it out on a computer and cut it yourself. So in here we have the cutouts. It seems like everything is ready into place. We're going to try and see if any assembly is needed. Seems like there's just this Velcro strap as far as the headband goes for wearing the whole thing, tissue paper for holding, protecting the lens during shipping and handling, and then that's basically it. The phone pops into place, and afterwards you seal everything together, and we'll show you after. Alright, so we folded this thing into the typical cardboard shape now, and this is what you get. Basically, there's a Velcro holding the phone on the inside, and it's a pretty tight seal as well, so as long as you apply a bit of pressure before you put the phone in, it shouldn't really slide out or move around too much, which is certainly good to see. And you can hold the entire case using your hand with the trigger button on the top there, so that it doesn't really fall out. And you can, of course, tilt the phone around to interact with that 3D motion, and you can kind of see a glimpse of what the actual display looks like through here. Some issues, of course, it does leak a bit more of the light compared to a more permanent solution that some Google goggles that are coming out by third-party manufacturers that retail for just slightly more, let's say $20 for instance on Amazon. But otherwise it still is more or less comfortable because of this padding, so it isn't too much of a strain. But obviously there isn't any manual adjustments that you can make for the lenses, so depending on the size of your screen, the distance, as well as the focus, it might not be a perfect fit for every device under the sun. Also, there isn't that magnetic trigger key for some apps, something to quickly note on this specific Bfun version. Otherwise, again, you can use it with any of the 3D based games. It's just like cardboard, so it is made like cardboard, so it will get, if it gets wet, then that's not good. At the same time, it is kind of delicate, so you can't fold it too hardly or you'll create some creases, which will, of course, degrade the quality of the unit over time. So this is definitely a very lightweight, quick solution if you want to interact with cardboard 3D VR games for very cheap, perhaps for a kid or perhaps on the go. This is, I guess, a good option to play around with, certainly, before you invest in a more expensive solution or in a more permanent console, perhaps even dedicated like the PlayStation VR device that's coming out later this year, as well as the HTC Vive and other competitors that are slowly coming out. So this is a very low-cost solution, and again, It's basically a pre-cut, a pre-arranged, and a pre-made Google Cardboard made out of the same materials. You can check out more details about this unit in our official written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been the Bfun Google Cardboard VR Kit.